Typical.
Typical, typical.
Let me go ahead and forward the message to you. Miss
Yeah.
Wing said, "You're welcome.
Miss Wing said, I'm welcome.
You're welcome."
Oh man, listen, Miss Wing really love me. She don't want to tell nobody this, you feel what I'm
Yeah, it ain't no beef.
saying?
It ain't no beef.
No, no.
No friendly banter back and forth.
Yeah, she
No,
thinks she finna get back for all the shit I was talking, but that ain't finna happen. You know
I
what I'm saying?
mean,
Now what you mean? What you mean? You mean?
we're gonna
What you
talk about it.
mean?
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Tell me first about
uh,
Florida battle rap. Who's the when you say Florida battle rap, who should be
right.
the first person that people think of? Because normally when I think of Florida, I think Don Marino automatically.
Well, I mean, that you should, and that's right. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we go by regions and stuff like that in Florida because Florida's so big. You got North Florida, South Florida. So, you got Don Marino is the king of Miami. I'm confident to say that. You feel me? That's one of my mentors. When it comes to Tampa, you got Deuce. When it comes to
Okay.
Jacksonville, you got Moses West, who's a Hall of Famer. You feel what I'm saying? God bless his soul, Pimp Tight, Tasha the Author, Northside Breeze, and a host of others. You feel what I'm saying? So, Florida battle rap is just like we all came together, multiple regions that came together and formed the Florida movement.
Okay. Because now y'all kind of put Florida and New York kind of in the same bracket, where it's
Right.
like people are like, I'm from up north, or I'm from this. It is just like, okay,
Yeah, they
because
always say
where
that.
I'm from, it's just okay. You're from whatever county. Whereas
Right.
y'all got this and you have that. It is just like, okay, I just know you're from Florida. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah, but listen, we like to say here in Florida, Miami is Miami, then it's Florida. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So Miami is a whole like different pool of his own. We actually big, we so big in Miami, it's crazy.
Okay.
Mm.
So initially, when I first saw you, I
Uh,
see you. I know you for hosting because I remember the talk to me because I talk back,
you
and I'm
know
like, then
it.
when I saw that you battle rap, I'm like, I
Yeah,
thought you was just the host. So how we get from hosting to battle rapping?
well, I started off in my early career, like years in battle rapping. We used to do like on camera battles like this, 30-second submission type stuff. So people had to select and choose. I choose to let my homies battle and just play the
Mm-hmm.
background because I know I was good at promoting and hyping up the fight on some Don King shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So everybody just want that. I just built up this fan base of supporters that said, "Man, we want to see what you do since you talk so much." You know what I'm saying? What can you do? You always critiquing people, but they didn't know that I actually can rap. So, but funny story, the first time I did get on stage, it was like, man, listen, I was like Adolf Hitler on stage. They hated me. They were like, oh, that shit garbage as fuck. I was like, oh my God, man. It was terrible, man.
I mean, but you gotta start somewhere. That's my
Yeah,
thing.
you got
You
to,
gotta start somewhere.
but it humbled me, and
King,
I'm a
legend,
real.
laugh forever, smoke, eat. What does that
Oh,
say? Smoke
that's
that
legend.
heat.
That's legendary.
Yeah, it said King Legend.
shout out, yeah,
Yeah,
shout out
I
to
told all
legendary.
of Florida to pull up,
Yeah,
cause
yeah, yeah.
I know y'all got some y'all. Look, hey,
Yeah.
I respect it. Oh, she happened. Dennis Legendary, one of the best. No, I keep hearing this name about Dennis Legendary. I do not know who that is.
That's my little homie. You feel what I'm saying? He good at what he doing. Like he doing right now. Legendary, this is not about you. You know what I'm saying? This is not about you. We gonna get to you one day when it's your turn. You
We
know what
will,
I'm saying? But
don't worry, because when I start talking about Florida, And
Yeah.
some of y'all seem a little mad with me on Twitter because I started
Nah,
mentioning certain
that's but
names
see,
and
I
everybody
like
wrote on
I like
me.
that you did that. I like that. You know why I like that you did that? Because I tell them stop always being in the same bubble, the same spaces with 12 people. And you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm the best. Yeah, you the best in this chat room. But
Yeah,
outside this chat room, nobody knows you. Who knows you? You know, a lot of them get mad at me because, you know, of course I'm known for being the host and stuff like that, but I also have awesome battles against people like Dennis Legendary, C100s, Adolph Juniors, and some of our bigger name E's, who's on URL. You know, I battle some pretty decent names.
now he said watch the Dennis Legendary versus Don Rich. Okay, I'll check it out because I
Mm,
got another battle to go watch, which is Common Maze versus
mm,
um Don Marino. He said he beat Don
right.
Marino, so
That
I'm
was
gonna watch it.
that battle actually happened the same year I had Battle of the Year contender as well, I believe. Don Marino versus Common was one of my votes for Battle of the Year. It was a crazy battle. If you know the story, you know the story. But
But did he beat Don Marino though?
I believe he did. And the
Okay,
reason I say because Don Marino went crazy and wild, but it was a point in the rounds and stuff like that where, you know, Common wrote uphill and Don sort of seemed like to go downhill. You know what I'm saying? So it was a 3-round war. You feel me? Is some say it's a preference battle, but you
okay.
know, I feel like Common took that victory that day.
I'm gonna check it out because he asked me
Yeah.
that I watch it. I said he said he beat Don Marino. He said he beat Don Rich. He beat BA. I think it was a fourth person he mentioned. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
he beat
But
BA.
he said he beat all these people, and I'm
Which
like,
I was shocked.
you
Hey,
beat
listen,
Don
I was
Rich?
so shocked you gave BA his flowers because you know we be killing BA,
He
man.
he dope to me. Him versus Crack was dope. That
Right,
was a
right,
dope
right.
battle. You know,
That was a shock factor. That's why it was a
but
shock factor.
he's one of those that I'm like that I put in the boat of he's good, but how come he's kind of in the same boat I put Adolph Jr.
Oh,
They're
for real?
good, but I don't see them very often.
Right.
Why
Well,
don't why they don't battle very much?
Adolph Jr. is finna get more active. He got actually like one of the biggest anticipated battles that's finna happen in Crown Hold to him and Kane, Dave
Okay,
Cannon Elite. That's finna go down August 3rd. Another card that I'm on to against Michi Meach. Shout out to
Blue
Meach.
YS.
He's another shout out to YS. That's my brother. Adolph Jr. is one of our most exciting people to watch. You know what I'm saying? From the first time we seen him and met him, you know he's always got the fan support. Anytime his name is mentioned on the card, you see people eyes light up with glee, like, oh, we know this gonna be one of those. So
Yeah,
you're gonna see
because
more of
he when I saw him, I'm like, if he sticks with it, he can be
them.
one of those ones. And then it's like
Yeah,
I see him a whole bunch of time go by, then I see him again, and I'm
right.
like, he ain't done a crucible. He not in this process.
He did. You know, it's crazy. He actually did a crucible, but unfortunately, yeah, he made it far too. He actually made it. He actually made it right. He dropped out right before final exam. That's
Wow.
it. He was like one of the top 6 guys picked, and you know, life be life, and man, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's true.
I always get on Adolf about that. Like he's one of those guys. He's a curse of his own talent. Like he's so good to where like he don't really care for battle rap because you know we up in age and stuff like that. He just like to do it, and I don't know, man. I don't know, but it's a treat to see him on stage all the time, though.
He's dope. Monty's dope.
My nephew.
Like I I was saluted.
Right,
I won't say Florida has a bunch of talent. It
right,
is a bunch of people I didn't know that were from Florida. And it's
right,
like Nay, I didn't know was from Florida. Tasha, I didn't
right.
know was from Florida. Dejan T mentioned somebody else that I mentioned that I didn't know was from Florida.
Mm,
I'm like, I'm tapped in with these people, but I don't even know where they from. I just
right,
happen to come across the battle, watch it. I'm like, oh, so good. Tweet it out.
right.
I'm like, okay, y'all got some
I told
talent.
you, Florida deep in talent, man. That's why we hate when people ask us a top 5, top 20. If
That's
you
very
ask 20 people about top 5, top 20, you're gonna get 20 different lists.
I believe it. I believe
Yeah,
it because I would say the same thing with RBE. If I
right.
ask certain people, the list is, you may have maybe one or two names that'll probably
Mm,
be on most lists, But
Right.
then I go say I ask me, I ask F dot, I ask
Mm,
Mika, EJ. I'm
mm,
pretty sure all like at least 3 out of 5 will not be the same. Maybe two may be
right.
the same across the board, and that's the beauty
Right.
of it because there's so much talent.
Mm.
Florida, yeah,
It's like you
yeah.
just
I keep putting on Rich. Hey, Doc Rich
yeah.
is fire. He's fire. YBS is fire. Who else?
Shout out to
Ain't nothing
YBS. I
dope.
battle YBS too.
Money, I'm a little disappointed with his last battle with the as far as
You know I didn't get a chance to see it. I've
versus
been hearing about it though.
Gates of the Garden because he was stumbling and he ended up choking, so he
I,
didn't win the battle. But
I think his last battle was against Zeke. Shout out to Zeke. Zeke got his start down here as well. See, he used to
salute,
be
G.
Zeke and Gary was part of Florida as well. You know what I'm saying? They don't live here, but they were part of the whole Florida movement as well.
Well, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Shout out to
Like
Log G. That's my dog. A big head
a Laju, who you lining it up with over on this side? Because it's like, far as RB, who you lining it up with? Because you don't already had a war with Peaches.
Uh-huh.
I believe you and Raw battle.
No. That she did. She ain't battle
No, she
raw, but
didn't battle Raw.
she
Was
battled
it Caution?
cautious.
Caution.
Yeah,
So you don't
cautious
battle
and
Slider
Tatum.
first. So what we doing? What
Yeah,
we
yeah.
doing?
Logic gonna be on the card. I believe she probably possibly already received who she'll be battling. You know, we got more announcements that's gonna be dropping soon. You feel what I'm saying? So majority of the people, from my understanding, know who they battling now. So we got enough time to promote and make this a real big thing. You feel me? It's wartime. We outside, they outside. They know what time it is. I'm finna talk crazy until it's time. I'm not playing.
As you should. Make sure
Right.
y'all tap in with me. Tap in with
Uh-huh.
with EJ. Tap in with
Uh-huh.
Space Baby Wayne. Tap in with F dot. Get
Uh-huh.
these interviews. Go to
We got you. We
also.
got you. We most definitely got
Yeah, because I hate to say it, and this is not slight to y'all. Some of
you. Mm.
y'all people know, but they don't know unless they really tap in with battle rap.
Right.
So the best way to do it, go across all the platforms.
Mm.
Go across all the people that do media. That'll be like, all right, bet I got you. And
Right.
just until the time that you get very close to the battle.
Oh no, dude, listen, trust me, I preach that daily. They know how it
That is
is
the
with me.
biggest thing. And I tell RBE that all the time.
Mm.
Unfortunately, this match won't be a war this time.
Who said that? Who
That's what
said that?
Logic said.
Okay. That was okay.
Blow
Logic
the person
talking
said,
sporty.
right. See, I support the homies far as RBE. I'm from
Yeah.
Maryland, so
Uh,
DMV. So if y'all did a Florida versus DMV,
we was trying to set all this up well, the thing is that's how actually how I got my more so of a buzz that I got right now. uh we had Guardians of the Culture down here, aka what's Disaster League name again? I be forgetting. GTX, right? before it was
GTX,
G, Before it was GTX, it was Guardians of the Culture. And I battled a couple of dudes from Maryland. I battled who was this guy? Billy Black. I battled Lavish and stuff like that. They still battling, by the way. You know,
yeah,
Kate. That's how I met Kate Nels and all them and stuff. Like we went to war with them a couple of times. You feel me?
Legend.
So
I'm gonna tap in with your battles. I'm gonna see. Cause I'm gonna be honest.
Legend, do not flood this comment section before I make Jay block you, dog. Like, don't do that. Like, you do this on every platform. Don't make me turn up to the gatekeeper on Jay platform. Stop doing that. I'm pretty sure he texting
He did.
legend.
He sent me
Trust
his
me.
battles. That's cool.
Trust me, I know. We gonna
Trust
get to
me.
you, legend.
I
We
am a
gonna get to
real honest person. When people ask me to watch their battles, I will tell you the honest truth. I will not
you.
lie.
Well,
He
watch me
did.
whoop his ass on the road.
Breezy, he did send it to my DM. He didn't put it on here. He sent it to my DM on Twitter. So that's cool. That's cool. I want like for the ones I'm not familiar with, yeah, definitely send me a battle. Definitely send me a battle so I can get a tune. Because some of
The
y'all
shout out to
people
Ghost
do
might
not
might hate
mention.
it. Oh, I can see I can see now. Oh, Jay, we definitely finna turn up. I can see messages now, so you know I'm finna
Look,
talk
y'all was
cash
hating
shit.
off the list that I listed. And I didn't mention certain people. Y'all was feeling a certain way. I had people quote tweeting and everything
Yeah.
else. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is no slight because I didn't know you were from there. Common Maze was one. Peter God was another. I didn't know they were from Florida.
That, but we get me and my homie Breezy, we catch flat like that all the time when we drop lists. Like I stopped doing the list, you know what I'm saying? Because they get their panties in a bunch of shit like that.
But you
Because
shouldn't. You shouldn't.
I mean, well,
If
he,
you
I
didn't drop
passed the
this list,
torch to
I
him,
would
and
take
he
heed to
picked
it.
it up. So we used to do it. We used to coddle them. Well, I used to coddle them, right? I used to say,
Mm,
okay, these the Hall of Famers and the guys who made it to URL, KOTD, y'all can't be on this list. That's how Don Rich became number one, right?
okay.
So they pissed me off to the fact that I said, you know what? I'm gonna group all you motherfuckers in. And obviously you can't be number one if Loso is still battling. Don Marino, Deuce, Craig Lamar, La G. These are the heavy hitting people. Who else? My verse. You get Lou Cipher, Johnny Storm. These people are still active.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
never knew Johnny Storm or Lou Cyphers was from there. And
Yeah.
I watched their battles.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Some people I don't know where they're from. But I be like, damn, I don't watch so and so so. So, I didn't know they
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, listen, Johnny Storm is a pioneer. He actually put Miami on the map before anybody. Hall of Famer as well, you feel me? But Don carry that torch right now. Don Marino is the guy. Don Marino is damn near responsible for
Hey,
what's
hold
going on.
on, legend. You just said you beat Don Rich Clear. If he's number one, so what does that make you? Let me watch one of your battles and I'll answer that. Nathaniel Moses
And
Moss.
that's
Yo,
that's my little brother. Shout out to Mr. Vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's my little brother. We have a clothing company and promotional company, Just Vibe Lifestyle. You know, we be dressing everybody. Danny Mice just wore it in his battle versus Jeffrey.
see? Eh, See, this is what you're
See?
supposed to do. I be trying to tell them, get on here, promote your battles, promote the
Facts.
battles, promote your businesses, promote all that. Because
Yeah.
when you don't have a battle, what do you promote it to the consumer?
Right. Right. Right.
JVLS.
Yeah, Just Vibe Lifestyle.
That was 3 years ago, though. Hey, legend, I haven't watched the battle. I will let you know. If I tweet about your battle, trust me,
one
I'll
one thing
watch
one
your battle.
one thing about Legend, he gonna make this about him. So
He
we're
said
gonna
he would
we
beat
go
Doris today. I
we gonna
don't
we
know.
we
Don
gonna we gonna we
Richmond.
gonna we gonna totally ignore Legend. The Legend, you finna get ignored. I'm finna hit the mute button on you, and then we ain't even in spaces. You know what I'm saying? We finna talk about whatever Jay want to talk about. You want to talk about RBE. You want to talk about us whooping their ass. Whoever
Whoa,
the line.
whoa, whoa,
Well, I
whoa,
said what
whoa,
I said,
whoa,
Jay. I
whoa,
said what
whoa,
I
whoa.
said.
Because y'all are
I
going
said
to
what I
hit what I'm about to say. And I said this yesterday.
said.
I can name 10 intake that are better than some of the talent.
Name these 10 intakes, please. Name these.
Power,
You stop right there.
Shadow.
Stop right there. You started off wrong.
No, I
And
didn't. The
Power
gatekeeper.
lost. He
Power is like
lost.
the gatekeeper. He's like the gatekeeper.
He is.
If you can't make it through power, you're not going to make it. So power, shadow, drop, baking soda.
Come on, drop the ruler.
Yeah,
That's who I'm battling. I'm finna beat drop
oh, I
ass.
know. It's
I'm
not
finna
going to be
beat
a
him.
walk in the park for you. But
I'm
it's
finna beat him.
okay. Who else? Drop,
Oh, Ghost, don't worry about it.
Benny,
It's coming.
Scally, Banks the God,
Banks to God should not be
Balboa,
intake. I don't think he should.
Balboa. Who else? Who else?
Balboa is nice. That's
Madison. Name somebody over there who got a pen like Madison.
I never caught his battle, so I can't speak on it.
King Madison battled. He just battled Tanner.
Okay.
Before that, he battled.
Is he better than baking soda?
Is he? They're different type of battlers.
Okay.
Whereas Madison's more a pen.
Okay, so
He's more like
he's
an EK to me.
he's like Rio then, because I think Rio has like a pin too, in my opinion.
Hey, chill out because I don't know who you are, Breezy, and you're saying power with question marks and exclamation marks. Chill out. Power's like the gatekeeper over here.
Yeah,
I don't
he
care what
is.
you say.
He is. Power always I fought with Power. We met him through the battle with Rose, which
Tyrone
everybody.
Palmer. Who's Tyrone Palmer?
That's Ghost. He's
Ghost.
Florida as well.
Hold
He
on,
was
which
actually
Ghost?
that's Ghost with
Is
the
that the
beard.
light skinned one?
No, no. It's
That's the
only
brown
one.
skin one?
It's only one Ghost, the dark skinned one. You know what I'm saying? From Philadelphia, Gutter
Oh,
City.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
But you know, when I hear the name Ghost, I know it's two of them. That's why I always ask which one is it.
yeah, yeah. Like
Because
they
I know
he
one spells it with an extra T. So
yeah
when
he.
you
I think
grade
I
anything,
believe
it
he
takes an
already
extra.
battled. I
Hold
believe
on.
he battled
Now
him though.
let me address that. I'm not one of those to not say who's good, who's not.
Nah.
But Lord Rose did not beat him. We
What?
are not doing that.
Oh my
Lord
God!
Rose, look, let me say this.
Go
RBE
ahead.
is up 2-0 on y'all.
What?
Power beat Lord Rose. Sino and Stokes beat Paze and what's dude name? 400? Perk
But see
400?
that's the thing. Like Stokes just got in. I don't even like. And then damn, I hate
It's a
I
win. It's a win though.
so I'm gonna give you
It's a
that.
win though.
I'm gonna give you that because you feel what I'm saying. It is what it is. Like like, it is what it is, man. It is what it
We
is.
can debate Power and Lord Rose, but either
Right,
way, even if we take that one aside, we would still
right,
be 1-0 up on y'all
right.
because the
Like
2-on-2 they won. Sino and Stokes won the 2-on-2
yeah, Cena and Stokes won the 2-on-2, which is two of my M3S3 brothers.
because
You feel me?
what was this what that they were doing? What was the
Man, listen, I could listen. I wasn't in the gym with him. You feel me? So hey,
bro? Bro,
I
that
had to
was
worry about
the
views.
no hater. And I'm saying like Casita did the slow it down, and other people kind of done like a slow revamp, whatever. But
Right.
that was terrible. That whatever they were doing,
But see, I'm
it was
glad you're
terrible.
saying this because we didn't like it. We informed them about that. We was wondering what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But according
Like
to
they
Page,
started good, and then it just crashed and burned.
according to Page, like he was just trying something. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Deuce over six
You
eight.
picked the wrong time to try something. That was not your moment. You try stuff in your one-on-one battles, not a
Right,
two-on-two on the right. We
right.
not. I could work
But
him,
listen,
but
when
that's
you
just
see
not.
when you see these matchups, you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be a different feeling vibe. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like we have a strong enough team to survive whatever the onslaught they supposed to be bringing to Florida. They done fucked up. They had people that was inside that process that's on the card. La G was in that. Well, she's not in the process. She is still currently a brick who's battling for Florida. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure Tyrone Palmer Ghost, who was in that process, gets in with Florida because he's Floridian. I'm mad at Ziggy though. Ziggy, we raised you. We raised you, Ziggy.
That's South
I still got
Carolina
your
though.
first battle in Florida, Ziggy, when you was a scared little albino looking kid. You feel me? You had the little gold curly hair, looking like what I'm saying, the kid that ate all the porridge from the bears and shit like that. I'm gonna post that battle.
Hey, chill out.
You start acting different
Hey,
when you
that's
start getting
crazy
plaques.
though. Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
but hey, hold up though. Don Rich is now RBE.
Right.
So what side is Don Rich representing?
I was
Don Rich
informed.
got to be representing RBE.
I was informed
I know
today.
he's from Florida, but
I was informed today. He
what
said
do you got?
he's with Florida, but RBE has picked him up on their side. So it's fuck Don Rich for right now. It's fuck Don Rich
Whoa.
after this
What about
battle.
Ape? Oh, is Ape from Florida too?
Ape is he represents the Florida League, and we adopted him Florida because he got his start in Florida. Ape, Ease, and Don all from
Yeah, he
Florida,
RBE.
but they all what I'm saying, they from Georgia. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But
Okay. I was about to
we
say y'all might have a chance if y'all had Don Rich.
might have a chance. You got that much faith in Don Rich? Don Rich has a credible opponent in King Kia. And I don't know
I
if you've
keep
been
hearing
keeping
that
the
name, and he was in the Crucible, right?
yeah, King Kia he did the
I keep
crucible.
hearing that name, and I keep hearing.
He
I
made
keep
Smack
seeing
jump
that
out his
name.
he made Smack jump out his chest. That's how good he is. Him C100. You know what I'm saying? Meechy Meech. You feel me saying? T Hurst. You know, we got some heavy hitters now. They know what the lick
Okay, I
read.
got some talent, but it's
Mm.
like, is your talent battle tested though? Like,
Down here in Florida,
what real
down
fights
here in
have they
Florida,
had?
like we well, the thing is, like we
Outs-
sharks down here. And all big names
okay.
that all big names that came to Florida see that our crowd is a very tough crowd. But once you get them on the side with you, it's like, okay, it's easy now. I got them in the palm of my hands. But if they not fucking with you, and you ain't rapping like that, it's gonna be a long night. And for all these RBE guys who be thinking, since I'm shaking a room full of battle rappers who know bars, they think they gonna come here. Like
Mhm.
they'll be in a room full of 50 battle rappers. Here you battling in a room full of 50 fans and supporters.
Yeah.
Some may not know battle rap. So you gotta explain, you're gonna
Yeah.
hear somebody in the crowd explaining the bar. So it's gonna be real tough for a lot of them. It's not gonna go how they think it's gonna go.
Hey, now that came up in the spaces. That definitely was talked about in the spaces. That like what rocks the crowd out here in
Hmm.
like Virginia where they battle at
Mm.
is definitely not gonna hit out in Miami. I couldn't say
You,
something that relates to this area and go out
you
there.
saw the
I'm
Chrome.
gonna have to
You
talk
saw the
something
Chrome event,
Miami
right?
out there.
You saw the Chrome event, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to know before them cameras went to rolling,
Yep. I
the,
definitely did.
my people were saying we don't want to hear that motherfucking shit. That's how they is. They very hostile. We don't want to hear that shit. Fucking battle rap. And you know, Chirac, I fucked with Chirac, but she wasn't getting the people on her side for nothing. Zan did what
That
she did. You know what I'm saying?
don't do me.
You know what I'm saying? Zan did what she did. Coffee. You feel me? And Swamp is adopted cousin of us, so he know he did the cheat code. He know I'm gonna mention something, Opalaka, which is a popular area, you know what I'm saying, which I'm born from. You feel what I'm saying? So he gonna get the people on the side. But that ain't gonna work for them.
And that's somebody said that in the spaces that you gonna have to mention like something in Miami that's gonna like click with them to get
Right,
them to be like, oh, I bet.
right.
And it's like,
Because
okay, the Heat, the Dolphins, maybe
that shit
popular
ain't gonna work.
nightclub, strip club,
You got
possibly,
you,
depending on how you put it together.
yeah, you gotta know the areas. Like you feel what I'm saying? Jay Gray came down here and she dropped name dropped the area, a popular area, and she sent the building up. Unfortunately that film is not out, but the way she sent that building up was crazy. Her and Tasha the author had a phenomenal battle. But when she name dropped the area, you know, and basically like referenced it in the bar the correct way, you know, if it hits right, the fans gonna let you know. All right, we fucking with you. You got our ears now. You know what we well, we you know what we going through right now.
Mm.
I'm mad
I
that you
mean,
got dropped the ruler. You know, I hope you ain't got dropped the ruler in my battle, do you?
I'm not gonna make no predictions as far as the battles until it gets announced. That's usually how I do it. Not a lot of times
Right.
I'll know the some matches
Yeah.
before, but when it fully gets announced, usually I take a day, I look over it,
Right.
and then I do predictions.
All right.
I'm one of those that like I waited because it's like okay,
Right.
you may be able to do this. I know he could do this, and it's like if we
Right.
bring it together, it could be what else.
Right.
Drop coming
Right.
off a good battle direction. You coming off a
Yeah,
win at
he told me
the right.
to watch that one. He told me because the
Yeah,
ones that I
him
watched, he lost.
Rex was one of it was good for a one rounder. It was good.
Right. I can't
So
wait though.
that's a good one to go watch. Or
I
like
can't.
him versus who he battled before that. He don't watch him in Peaches.
The
Before that
too
he
late
battled. You gonna go
shadow
watch it? Oh yeah, that was a
and
good one.
Av. Yeah, I watched them. I ain't watched the latest drop, but I watched the three losses that he had. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, you got to show me something
He's
better, drop.
entertaining. He's entertaining though.
Yeah,
So it's like you're gonna watch the drop, and it's gonna be a moment in the battle that you be like, "This nigga is good."
I think that's possibly why they even matched me and drop out. To be quite honest with you, we two dudes of size, opposed, and you know we can be energetic. We'll drop a joke here and there, you know what I'm saying, to lighten up the mood and stuff like that. So I'm excited to get in the ring with him and you know what I'm saying, showcase our talents and stuff like that, man. Despite the war that's going on, I'm gonna make Miss
It
Wing
could be
love
one of
me.
those. But it's
Miss
drop
Miss
getting one of
Wing,
those.
Miss Wing, you gonna love me, Miss Wing.
Hey, Miss Wing said you're welcome. She said you're welcome. I just relayed the message. She said you're welcome. So,
Say less. Say less. Man.
but y'all better bring the cream of the crop.
Now we
Cream.
got wait do you see the card when it drop? You know what I'm saying? You some these people like a lot of these people you're already familiar with because I seen the list of the names that you put. I thought you had some inside info. I said, damn, she must be know something.
Oh, no,
Man.
see, like the last 2 days is the first time I've gotten a space as far as like RBE in like probably like maybe like 2 weeks.
Right,
Usually I pop in and out, but like really be in the space, like the last
right.
2 days when y'all started talking about it, I pop into space.
Yeah, I
But
mean I had to go in there and turn it up.
you better bring the best of the best because
Oh,
intake might be able to knock off some of your people.
I doubt it. I doubt it. You know what I'm saying?
Them,
But
them intake and them B1s, them B1s though.
see, it's so many. See,
Them B1s.
that's my problem that I have with RBE. Is so many processes going on. I be lost. I don't know if it's an
I
intake, a one
mean, they
SK,
are
a
brick.
brick.
They're the newer bricks.
Right,
That's I just say I say it like that. They're B1s, but basically they're the newer bricks.
right. Man, I
So
mean, but it's too much.
Marv, Marv, um you got Prime, Ziggy, Spoken,
I fuck with Marvel. I spoke with Spoken. It's some of them that I
um
know over there already before the process. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm very
oh
familiar and hip to them. So that gives me an advantage. But my colleagues, I don't know if they hip to them. You feel me? Me, myself, I was ready for any name that was thrown to me. I'm already hip to you. I know what you do. I know your strengths, your weaknesses. I was watching them because once upon a time I was entertaining, joining the process. But me, I
why
don't.
did you select not to do it?
I ain't gonna lie. Like once I start getting up in age and stuff like that, I feel like man, I ain't got much time in this art form. Let me try to do as much as I can now and not waste time with people
Mm-hmm.
that's in the same bracket as me. They going in the same circle that I'm trying to get out of. So in my Florida movement, we always in there fussing amongst each other about who's the best, right? And when I go on
Mm-hmm.
RBE, I see the same thing. Y'all fuss among each other. Yes, y'all have a system to where you can move up, but you're still in that same realm of folk. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking at what the outside possesses, like, you know, look, I just did the riot. I got a call
Mm-hmm.
back to go to the riot. You feel me? So I got
Mm-hmm.
a call to go to Funds League and stuff like that. And I did all that without a process. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm on
very
some
true.
nomad type shit. You feel me? So, but not knocking nobody who doing that.
Nah, that's understandable though.
My path is my path. Y'all path is y'all path. You feel me?
Yeah. No, that's understandable. And I say that I always ask the question of when a person be like, "Oh, I want to do a like go through the process of
Mm,
any of them." I always ask, why you choose not. But I understand it if you have already a game plan with it.
right,
Some of these guys
right.
don't go through processes and don't have no game plan.
Yeah,
So,
they just bystanders. See, the thing is, if I stop battle rapping today, I'm still just as credible as a host. You feel what I'm saying? As a promoter, as I still have some benefits to battle rap. You know, I add every element to battle rap, especially in my region and realm. So, you know, I just do this when people start contacting me, hey, we think you'll be great on this card. And if it makes sense, then you know, I'm gonna pop out. You feel me?
I mean, hey, everybody's path is different. And
Right.
I would never tell a person who's been on certain leagues to
Mm.
definitely go through a process. Granted, you might could learn something through the process, but it may be information that somebody's already told you.
Hmm.
So you might not need a process for that.
Yeah, I mean, like, But salute to them. That's in the process. I'm gonna whoop their ass and show them. Yeah, this is what happens when you stay in the process, and this is what happens. What it look like when you don't need that shit. You feel me? I love you, Miss Wing. This is war. This is war. You know what I'm
I like
saying?
Fight Club. Okay, I like it. I like it. Fight Club.
War. She was in the space. I
This is
caused him in the
Sparta.
spaces.
You know, this is Sparta. Okay, cool. But it's
Right.
like
We gonna make you a believer.
it's gonna be nice knowing some of them.
Yeah.
We didn't really know them before, and we're not gonna know them possibly after some of these battles.
That's the scary part about this.
Some people we gonna know because you're gonna make that much of a mark in these battles
Mm,
that people are gonna want to see you more. And some of
right.
y'all, you're gonna be like a tumbleweed. Just you
And see,
came and you went.
that's something I can't just live with. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be like that yo, you just was that guy that was a tumbleweed. You was just a number. No, I have to make an impact. That's why I win, lose, or draw. Within any battle that I had, I made an impact. Every battle that I had, I made an impact. If it wasn't talked about as battle of the year, you're gonna talk about what I did with the opponent and stuff like that. You feel me? That's just me. YBS, what
International
they do?
Y.
International Y is in the building.
They forgot about YBS the same way they forgot about Drake. I don't think anybody forgot about YBS because YBS has been making noise and been on a lot of
I'm
different
always
leagues. He was
advocating for
just over
YBS.
at war.
I'm always
So I
advocating
don't
for
think
it.
people they just
It-
mentioned you not too long ago. Hey, that's a fact. That is a fact. YBS. I just
yeah,
mentioned that you was just at Wartown. You just battled Lost Era. And
I,
then before that you had another battle.
I owe a lot to YBS as a battler. Learning the game and stuff like that. He was somebody who took me up under his wing and showed me how to structure better. You feel me? Him, the homie Rain and stuff like that, but more so YBS. We had a great battle. He owed me like two more rounds though. You feel me? It hurt my heart. You know what I'm saying? To put a bullet in him.
Hey, YBS, you get that call? You
Yeah. I love y'all
did,
for the about
did
to be
you get
crazy.
one of those?
He better have got that call. If YBS didn't get that call, then what the fuck are we doing? I don't. This
I'm
is
just
what I be
thinking.
talking about.
All the
This is what I'm
killers
talking
need to
about.
be
If
on
if he didn't get the call, then I'm gonna be very upset because I got informed them. If the top killers came out of the top killers, I don't want substitutes because you couldn't get this guy.
it.
I'd rather just have
Yeah.
one day. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not in charge. That's something, a personal feeling of mine. If it goes down, it goes
Mm,
down. But if we on, like,
mm-hmm.
you always got to play it in the back of your mind. Think about it. I don't know how. Why I see you big on sports? That's like the
Mm,
Indiana Pacers. They didn't have Tyrese Halliburton, so they
nope.
lost. Like, did they really lose, or they lost their star player? They couldn't play to their top ability. You feel me?
Yep.
So it is. I mean, it is. I'm gonna do my part though. I just don't want to
I
hear no
mean,
excuses.
I heard Miss Wing correctly. She said, whoever, I think it was like, if you wanted certain people on the card, they'd be on the card. Because I think you said you wanted Logic on the card.
Right.
And she was like, well, she'll be on the card.
Mm.
So hopefully,
Yeah, yeah. If they
like,
turn it down, that's
I
a
mean,
that's a. If they turn it down, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
it's a good,
see,
it's a
and
good,
I was
it's a
going to
good.
ask that.
Right.
Do y'all have like backups? Just like, okay, I know you probably said maybe 6 to 8 battles.
Mm.
Do you have alternative battles if these something happens that something can't happen?
We got too many. I believe. I don't even think RBE intake system has more battlers than we have in Florida. That's the crazy part. Miami alone has like 3 to 4 leagues. You feel what I'm saying? Tampa has another 2 to 4 leagues. Jacksonville has a league. You got St. Pete. They coming up with their league. It's like Florida is too deep in the talent pool. Now, is everybody killers? No, I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you everybody is killers. So that's why I say I want the top guys, the guys that actually is making noise and stuff like that. You feel me? So if you you know, if you ain't no top killer, sit your ass down somewhere.
Hey, now see, this is why I didn't say too much on Twitter because it was a few of y'all that hey, when I started doing the list, why I ain't on the list?
Cause it's too many. Like
And it
that.
was like y'all
See,
feel
this
the
is
way.
what we go through all the time. For instance, like
Are you a killer? Half of
my
y'all
home
look like y'all newbies.
my homie Capone, right? Capone is one of my favorite guys, but I be forgetting. Monty, shit. Monty is my nephew. I endorsed Monty. I damn near promoted and sponsored him. I be forgetting him sometime as well. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that doesn't make you not a killer. It's just, goddamn, it's too many names to come off the top of our mind at the same time writing. I'm writing for two
True.
battles currently as we speak. I'm writing for Michi Meech and I'm writing for Drop the Ruler
Okay.
and possibly Westside Black.
Now, how does that work when you write for two people? Are you the
I
type
mean,
like it's in your head or in your phone, or you write it?
nah, I can't write nothing down like physically, because I don't know what it is as I got older. Like I said, like they told me when I first started I was kind of robotic, right? So what I tried to do was like rehearse in my mind over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like let's get a rhythm to it so I could be more comfortable in case if anything needs to be substituted, I know how to mask what my mistake and stuff like that. You feel me? The problem with that is sometimes I get too comfortable. So I wasn't my cleanest with Muse because I was living in my mind too much and switched up the material. You feel me? I seen
Okay.
when I seen your breakdown and stuff like that. That's why I kind of went down here. 'Cause I flipped too much stuff and I'm trying to remember when I'm on stage. I don't have a phone to look at. So if I
Mm,
take a water break bottle, I ain't got nothing I can just hurry up and quick and do a cheat
mm-hmm.
code. I don't really spar with people like that besides Logi. And you know what I'm saying? And if I switch material around, she only knows so much. You feel what I'm saying? That she heard. You feel me? So, you know, I have to practice in my
Well,
mind.
okay, yeah, that's understandable. That's
Yeah.
understandable, then.
And
And
I
I
believe
mean
you.
this. I mean this in the most respectful way possible.
Uh-huh.
A lot of y'all Florida guys, Florida battlers, minus a few of y'all,
uh,
that seem to be taken aback by my list. Y'all
yeah.
seem like newbies. And if I'm wrong, I can be wrong. But some of y'all seem like newbies
So
that
the thing is,
y'all
you proved my point right when you did what you did because you on the outside looking in. So again, to my Florida movement, when I be in the spaces and telling y'all that y'all don't make an impact outside of the spaces and catch
like the
attitude with
only
people
one
that you
that's
hang around.
rather new that I didn't mention might have been Nay. Nay might have
What
been like one of the few that's like rather new that I
and
didn't
she's
mention
she's
from the
she's
list.
she's getting the buzz.
But
You know what I'm saying?
she's
She's getting the
fire.
push. Yeah, she's getting the push. She's getting the buzz right now. She got a battle
Look,
tomorrow
don't run
against
into
a
peaches though. Don't run into
You
peaches.
don't like Nate versus Peaches?
I want to see her in peaches, but
I
I
love
want
Peaches,
her
but I
to.
believe I believe Naya I believe Naya take that, man.
It would be a good fight.
Right.
It would definitely be a good fight. I would be for that matchup. I would definitely be for it.
Yeah,
Like
Jay, I
if
should have
that
been on
could
the
happen,
list.
they was talking in the spaces last night, and I was just like, it's the y'all getting along too much for me right now.
Because
Dang, I should have been on the
the thing
list.
is with Nate is she you know she just happy to be amongst the ones mentioned, but she's a killer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got too much to go back and forth with you. I ain't finna do the fake beefing and stuff like that. If your name come across my desk, then that's what it is. You feel what I'm saying? She did it before with Tasha. She did it before with Lady Caution. She ain't with all the rah rah. If we gonna line it up, set the date, cool. Let's get it on. You feel me? But I like her. Nay, I like Nucci Chinks. I think our females, period, is like some of the best. Period.
Nucci's dope. Now,
Right.
has Nucci battled recently? Because last battle I know from Nucci is her at Flawless from like She
Yeah.
Goes Hard a little while ago. Has she
Yeah. She
battled
she
since then?
she
Because I
she
know
she she
she was gone
battled
for a minute.
she battled Craig Lamar. I believe that was earlier this year, like very early this year. That shit was damn near like January, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
If I believe it was like January. Craig Lamar. She beat Craig Lamar, and I heard what you said, and I thank you for saying that. And I want Craig. Craig, are you listening? I told you about playing so goddamn much. You see how the outside perceive you for playing so much? Your ass has become a respected name. You're losing your status. You see that shit?
And I would say the same thing with Gotti Illuminati. Now, I've
See?
never seen him choke,
Mm,
but he is very talented,
right.
and I don't see him enough. Oh, I
Mm,
don't see him with who I think he should be battling. Why is he
mm,
not battling an Emerson? Why is he not battling like a Jada Nightwing, a Danny? Why is he
mm.
not battling like those type people?
God
Like I
Illuminati.
see him, he's not.
God Illuminati he's another one like Adolf. That's just they blessed with powers, but cursed with egos. You feel what I'm saying?
You
And
gotta let that go. This is
and
not the sport that like you could have one and believing in your talent, but
right,
when it gets into the way of the business and people want to deal with you, that becomes a serious issue.
right, right.
You can
Because
say
you know
you're the best all day, but
he's still like I'm not gonna lie to you. God Illuminati is the special kind. He's a very special kind.
he
Like he's
is. And
he
him and
actually can do
Prime,
this in his sleep.
him and OG Prime would be an interesting battle.
I would like to see that too.
Because Prime, from what I know of, does not write it down. He
Mm,
comes up with it all in his head. But
mm.
it works for him. Gotti Illuminati, I don't know what his process is, but listening to how
Same.
he raps, he takes the time to put it together. And I think that could be a good one.
Yeah, he actually is another one who he one of the ones I actually kind of learned this from too. Like he does that. You know, I'm more so of a faster back to back punching pace, and he's more of a slow, methodical, thought out punching setup. Like he does things like very methodical in his mind. If you have a conversation with him, he talks metaphoric. Like dead
Mm-hmm.
ass serious. Like, bro, is you talking to me or is you battle rapping me? You feel me? That's how he talks. He's just like that in real life. That's not a character, you see.
And this is what I be saying. It's so much talent. And it's
Mm,
like until y'all hear it from certain people, I don't think it's gonna click to some of y'all.
right.
Until y'all get to the media and the bloggers and people in spaces that'll be honest with you guys about
Mm,
how talented you are and that we don't see you enough, you don't interact enough,
mm,
you're not battling and like progressing because you're not battling a battler that's going to take you to the next level.
right.
Battling a new guy is going to push your hunger, but it's not going to push your talent the same way. Guy Illuminati
That's a
needs
new
to be
insight.
battling a Danny, a Beta,
Mm,
somebody like that, who a J Lopez even, because J
mm.
Lopez is dope. You know,
I haven't heard from Jay Lopez in so long though.
he's another one that at one
Yeah.
point you even Anubis. Anubis is another one.
Anubis is Florida. I'm surprised
I
like
did
he
not
not
know that. I
yeah,
thought
like
he was from Michigan.
he is, but he was adopted by a Florida league. So, you
Okay.
know, I mean Anubis is one of them ones. He's part of Bond First. You feel me? I thought I don't know the full card. So I'm about to
That
be
would be
surprised
fire to
myself.
get him to come back. That would
Yeah.
be fire. Because
Yeah.
got
Yeah. He,
Illuminati versus Anubis if it's never happened. That would be dope too.
I, I'm not. I'm gonna let you in on something. I believe that's been talked about, and it may
Okay.
happen on Bond First. You know what I'm saying? So the homie Radio, who's the owner down there for Bond First, he actually mentioned that to me. So that may happen. I don't know if they're in talks of it, but he was talking about it. So we might get that.
If you're a name and you've got yourself to a certain level, you do not progress and become way better. What's up? Salute.
Hmm.
Salute. Like you do not progress and become better when you're not battling that caliber.
Right.
Like, you're stagnant. You're just like, I'm the name, I'm giving you the shot, I got paid, boom, and that's it. Don't help your career.
Right.
And then this is why you get talked about in such way. This is why. And it's not your talent. It's just you not you letting the new guys or the new girls come in and just because they in the spaces, they
Mm.
promoting, they
And they
they
hungry. They hungry.
tweeting, you naming it. They're
Mm.
into what the culture is right now.
Right.
Spaces is the quickest way to network
Hmm.
across. all the leagues. You got the Crucible Scouts, you got Smack, you got the top name battlers, you got media. It's a win-win situation, and not enough of y'all use it enough.
Thank you for saying this.
I
I
say this all the
I
time.
pray I
Social
pray my
media
Florida
is your
movement
best
is
friend.
listening to this, man. I
Okay.
tell them this all the
Okay.
time.
Now, I knew somebody was going to ask this. Does John John move up since he beat Calico? John John is going to be John John.
Moves
Him
up.
beating Calico matters because it's a win and because of Calico's stature, but does it really like move him up? No.
But as far as I'm moving up, where? Because I don't like. I put them in the same type of caliber. Like, why would?
Yeah. So it's like it's just another win under the belt. That's all it
Like,
is. It doesn't move him from like say if he was mid tier, it would take him to top tier.
mm.
Or like he's top tier, he moves like to like a god tier or something like that. It doesn't do that.
So Cal win don't matter.
It matters because Calico's one of those, so it matters as far as the resume. But as far as like him moving up to like a different echelon as far as battle rap, no, it really doesn't. It really
Yeah,
doesn't.
I think. But see, the thing is, like, Calico is in a weird space in battle rap to me. Like that was one of the first guys I took a liking to and listened to a lot. I actually had him beating Lux. I was on Team Calico that day. You know what I'm saying? John John Dunn is a person that finds a way to win, and I take a liking to him as well. Uh, if Cal beats John John, I think they just stay the same. Like you said,
Yeah.
it changed nothing for both of them, in my opinion. You feel
John
me?
John not top mid beating Cal, a god tier. Okay, now here's the thing with that.
I hate when
When you
people
say god tier, it all depends on who you have in your god tier. Because for most people, their god tier is Lux, Mook,
move.
T-Rex, for
Mhm.
some, Surf, Hitman,
I wouldn't put
Arson.
T Rex, but I put, I put you. You wouldn't put Daylight up there.
I would say Daylight
Mm,
because Daylight's battled a lot of people.
right.
And what he's done as far as like the West Coast, yes. Daylight,
And, and
Daylight,
people,
yes.
people may hate me, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Averb fucking resume is phenomenal.
Averb too. Y'all can hate Averb as much as you want.
Right.
What Averb has done as far as the Midwest, him, Hitman, and Ill, and just
Mm,
like the whole Midwest movement to the point that you guys have a new Midwest movement,
mm.
that lets me know they did something right.
Yeah, he
But
said
you
Cal has
know,
talked about in the God tier at times. I could see that because
uh, yeah,
he did usher in the Midwest movement. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah. So
But
I can
remember,
understand it.
I don't think he was the leader at the time. Too, in my opinion, I think it
No,
was
it's always been Hitman and Verb.
yeah, Hitman Verb. You better, and then you had at the time as well. You had what's my X Factor at the time. There's a lot of people that was there before him and stuff like that. So I mean, Cal is Cal though. He is a legend.
Yeah,
You know what
like
I'm saying?
the God tier thing, it can be, it can it can switch. It really depends on who you ask. But I think for the most part,
I kind of
certain
think
people
I
are
got
in
I think I got, I think I got what he's trying to say because Cal does has this presence to him when he battles. He is gonna make a factor on a card, opposed of a John John. John John can actually be on the card and don't have a
Oh,
factor
come on.
to where
Okay.
Calico, when you see his name, his presence is felt. Averb, his
Mm,
presence is felt. Lux, presence felt. Mook's presence. So I can kind of see what he's saying in that aspect. I may be wrong, all right? You can correct me if I'm wrong, all right? But I would actually like to line it up with Cal in the future if I'm still around. Goddamn, Cal is one of them guys. Win, lose, or draw. Fuck it. Win,
hey,
lose.
anything
Jay don't do the. Hey, yeah, don't do that,
possible.
Jay.
Anything possible. Think about it.
Jay
Think
said,
about it. Anything is possible. I'm not
yeah,
saying you're gonna pay for that look, but
yeah.
anything is possible. If people get Tay Rock battles, like hotcakes,
Right, right.
Anything's possible.
Tay Rock is another one. Tay Rock is unappreciated right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
If that's the case, Tay Rock's got tier. 16, what, he's been around 16 years?
Right.
I think like he's been around since he's been like 16.
It's a lot of them
So
that it's a lot of them that make a impact when they name is mentioned. Him, Danny
Clips is
Myers,
definitely
Charlie
top
Clips.
tier.
Yes.
Clips is up there.
Clips just 30
Even if
easy.
Clips don't have a great performance, he's Clips though.
He just 30
Clips
easy on
is
his own
Clips even with
platform
his Clips.
in a place that don't know him like that. He's top tier.
Yeah,
Trust me. I was there.
he's definitely top tier. Like, I don't care what version of Clips we get,
uh,
but I like when he writes.
I spoke to Charlie Clips, and you know what Charlie Clips
He
told me?
wrote for the easy battle, moved
He
along with
gave
it.
me some insight to this game, right? And he said, you know, damn if I do, damn if I don't. My job is to entertain. So I'm gonna
That's a fact.
entertain because he said if I go up there and show y'all my rapping ability and dismantle somebody, y'all talk about it for 2 days. If I go up there and do some freestyle shit here that shakes the building, play around, y'all talk about it forever. So I'm damned if I do it, damned if I don't. I'm doing this for me. When he said that shit to me, I said, damn, I like that. I'm doing this shit for me. Fuck all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Dear Dyke was the
Like,
talking about for Averb. No, it was that for Averb. Yeah, that was
yeah,
fake. Yeah,
I think it was.
that was a fake angle
Like,
though. So we got to stop giving that respect. That was a fake angle.
look, because Calico had a whole fake angle with Guts about his father being white.
Exactly. Talk your shit, Jay.
So where do we get to a point in battle rap where we have these fake angles and y'all say people won a round or won a battle with these angles, and it's like, where's the proof to that it's true?
My brother YS, who I also battled on the roof, right? This is like my bro, like growing up, brother. We had a battle on the roof, me and him, 1-on-1. And he had an angle, right, that he did about a popular fight that I had in the hood. Everybody know I won this fight, but he made it appear that I lost the fight, and he told me it ain't what you say, it's how you said it, and what you make the people believe. You feel me? And it fucked me
Oh
up
my gosh.
because people start being intrigued about it. So that's what happened. That's what Calico did the goods, and that's what happened with the Dyke angle with Averb and stuff like that. You can make people. It's all about what you make people believe. It's third versus QB. I don't know about the third versus QB. Jay, you still with me? While we waiting for Jay, I'm gonna just let y'all know. Shop Just Vibe Lifestyle. That's lifestyle LYFESTLE lifestyle. Make sure y'all.com. Make sure y'all go get your shirts and merch. Shout out to Dade County Elite. Shout out to Bond First. Shout out to all the leagues out there, Major League battles. Shout out to Graham that's finna have a battle tomorrow. You feel me? Nay versus Raw is going down. You feel me? Who else is going down? Logi versus Cashflow Rizzy is going down. And there's a couple of other battles that's going down. So make sure y'all tap in with Grass Battle League. Don't worry about it, Jay. I got you. I got you.
He read a poem out his
Oh, he read a poem on his phone call just because. It is what
like
it
that's
is.
again to my fellow Florida battlers that I'm
Uh,
not familiar with. DM me your battles. I keep
please.
it honest with you. If you're trash, I will tell you. I I won't hurt your feelings too badly, but I will let you know you're not it.
I'm gonna
And I
do.
will name you 10 more and that can beat you.
Damn. We gonna make you a believer.
That's how I'm feeling.
We gonna make
That's how I'm
you.
feeling. Some of
We gonna.
y'all, there's a few of y'all that I would vouch for.
Yeah.
I would vouch for a few of y'all
We
that
gonna
you
make.
might.
We gonna make Jay a believer. Don't worry about it. Jay, you gonna be a believer at the end of the day.
I hope to be. I
You
hope
gonna
to
be
be.
you gonna be quoting some of our names. You're gonna be knowing our slogans. You're gonna be like, damn, boy, they whoop RBE ass coming
I
down this.
don't know. It might be a split. It might be a split. It all
Might be a
depends.
split.
It might be a split. It all depends on how many battles, how many days. If it's a
Yeah.
2-day event, say y'all got 24 battles, it might be a 12-12 split.
I'm
If
I'm
it's a
I'm I'm
one
not a fan
day,
of I'm not a fan of 2 day events either. Don Marino know this. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
that's
fucking hate
cool.
2 day events.
If y'all did a 1-day event and we'll say it's 12 battles, I think it would be a 6-6 split. Because it's probably going to be at least 2-3 battles that are going to be debatables. That they're just going to be that close.
All I'm gonna say is wait till you see day one. Fireworks. Fireworks, man.
I hope you guys write your hearts out.
We got some shit, man. I'm not. You feel me? We got some shit, man. You feel me? So,
I talk trash, but I understand that it's talent on both sides.
uh,
Like, I understand it. So it'd be different if I'd be like, oh, RBE gonna wash y'all. I would never tell you that. I know they got some
RBE.
killers, but y'all got some killers too.
They know they can't do that. That's why it's mutual respect on both sides. You feel what I'm saying? We've been in each other's spaces. This can be a big thing from
It
both
definitely can.
parties. You know what I'm saying? So it actually helped give some clarity to some of us because some of us helped, and me being one of them, I helped a certain feeling in my heart for RBE and shit like that. But I got some clarity. You know what I'm saying? I switched around some shit because I started to go in that bitch guns blazing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was gonna tell you, don't expect no bars, Jay. I'm coming in this bitch talking cash shit. You feel me? But for the sake of Florida, for the sake of this event, and for the coach and stuff like that, we gonna rock out. We gonna have a great event, man. We got, like you said, a 2 day event. We got fire people across the board and shit like that. And I believe in my team. We gonna win. We gonna have Jay posting our flyers and bars on her wall. The next talk
Hey,
was
if you know me, anytime RBE has an event, I get the pay-per-view. I do
uh,
a predictions before. I get the pay-per-view. I watch
uh,
the battles. As I watch the battles, I quote the bars. I
right.
give credit.
I like
If
that
you
though.
just know, I'm going to tell you it. Or if I heard that bar a million times, I will say it.
That's all I ask for. Let me know. You know, we in this pool of battle rap where we dig out the same pot. I like to say, you know what I'm saying? It's only so much you can say with these words, phrases, and stuff like
That's
that.
true.
So, you
References,
know,
your references in the setups a lot of times will be the same, but
right,
it's no way possible that it's that much the same. Not like you ain't taking a remix it.
right.
Some of y'all be stealing people's whole setup, and the only thing you switch is the punch, and this
the
stuff
per
is trash.
that shit angers me because you know what I'm saying. That's like cheating the game. You
It
feel me?
is.
One thing about me, if I feel like somebody said something, I'm calling my two people that I trust the most. I'm like, hey, did you hear this before? Because I feel like it was heard before. And if even if they did, sometimes I'll take out the material. That's what affected me with the Muse battle. You know what I'm saying? Trying to flip certain things. I'm like, you know what? This is a important platform. I can't go up there and somebody say, I heard that before. You know what I'm saying?
It's nothing worse than as media as a blogger.
Joe
Oh,
Maki.
Mr. 52.
Hey Joe, Joe, you gotta handle Joe handle business tomorrow, bro.
Hey, yo,
Handle
Mr.
business
52
tomorrow,
showed
bro.
up.
Raw
Salute
raw
Mr.
image was
52.
talking sporty, man. Handle business
Raw Image
tomorrow.
is about to do that boy bad tomorrow.
Man, I told you, Joe Maki is one of their favorite where they going. So things can
It's
get
okay.
stupid. I
Yo,
told you that.
he cool, but your pen is nowhere near Raw's pen.
You hear this,
It's
Joe? You hear
nowhere
this,
near
Joe?
it.
I told them about the Hansel battle, and they was like, that's cool.
He
You know,
did okay in the hands battle. He ain't win.
you don't think he
You
won?
did okay.
Damn,
I don't think he won. I'll go back
that's
and even watch it again. I'll go back and watch it again.
is it
Like,
on
I've
Hansel
seen a couple of your battles.
because
I've seen a couple.
it's on Hansel behalf, right? Because Hansel was choppy.
He was choppy. But
Okay.
Mr. 52, you lose tomorrow. You lose tomorrow. And I'm not a
That's-
hater because I've seen your battles.
I ain't
I've
gonna
seen your
lie to
battles.
you.
I saw your last one at the
Joke,
riot.
joke
Your
coming,
last one at the riot. You
joke
on the
coming,
roof.
Joe coming
So
back to
you
the.
had one at the riot. You was on the roof. What else have I seen?
Joe
I've seen
battled
at
at the
least
riot. Joe, you battled at the
no,
riot.
no, it wasn't a riot. It was
The Crucible, right?
what league was it? I've seen at least three of your battles. I've seen at least three. And your Hansel battle, I will say, in my opinion, out of the three I've seen, was probably the better performance for me out of the others who I
You
saw.
gotta watch Joe versus C100. I'm not gonna
Okay,
lie to you.
I'll go
He
watch
was,
that.
and C100 is one of our top guys.
I keep
That's
hearing that
like,
name.
yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
one
have to
of
go check him out too.
he's in the crucible as well with King Kid. But Joe was wilding the fuck out, man. Like, you know what I'm
Never.
saying?
That's what it is. Not the riot, Westworld. That's what it was.
He beat them guys over there.
He battled somebody on Westworld. I do remember that, and it wasn't that long ago. I don't remember who he battled, but I did watch the battle though. So, hey, I may have got the league wrong.
You
So
know
this
what's
lets you
crazy?
know that I'm tapped in enough to be able to tell
Joe
you where
he created Florida
you're
movement
battling.
with me. That's the fun fact. He created the Florida movement with me.
Oh, see, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
How
he's
long he been battling? Because Ross said that your name was Joe Waters before. So when
it
did he change
was,
to Maji?
I think he changed it like 2 years ago, but he won rookie of the year. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of other battles and stuff like that. I believe he battled 8 too. Like, but he battled 8 when he was the prophecy, if I'm not mistaken, and shit.
Okay. Oh, don't
So
worry, Joe. I'm watching. I'm watching actually for you, but I'm
Joe
watching.
says,
There's a couple
hey,
of people I want to see.
hey
You,
Joe,
Raw,
wow, her the fuck up, Joe. You
Dog.
hear me?
Look, this is how real I'm gonna keep it. When I recap, which I'll probably do maybe late tomorrow night, early Sunday. When I recap, if you had a good performance, I will say it. I will say it. I don't have no problem saying it. Because I never said you were dirt. I
Yeah.
never said that. I just said that Raw's gonna beat you. I
Joe,
did say that.
Florida versus RBE start with you tomorrow, Joe.
Hey, we
Wow, her
already
the
up
fuck
2-0.
up, bro.
We up 2-0.
Wow.
We up 2-0
Joe,
already.
you say
Don't
you up
even
to
don't
already?
you worry about it. Go live after the event. Talk to me. Oh, I can do that. I can do that.
Talk to me.
I'm honest. Ask Raw. I'm
Yeah.
honest. I'm
Yeah.
very honest. If I am wrong, I will tweet it. I will tweet it. I will say it in my recap. I have no problem saying it. I've been wrong before, and I say it in the recap.
We
If
gonna
you
see.
go in there and you really put up a fight versus Raw tomorrow, I will say it. Like, I will say it. I have no problem doing it.
Brother say he know the mission. That's right, Joe. That's
Don't
right,
let
Joe.
y'all go down 3-0 to RBE before the event happens. That's the mission.
Please, Joe, don't do that. Matter of fact, it's a couple of other people. I think is it no, because Ape chose RBE already, and I think there's a couple more of those people on there that's RBE too.
Yeah.
So we gotta see. I think Don Rich and Tato, but they both RBE. You know.
Yeah.
Who you got in that battle? Don Rich versus Tato.
That's gonna be an interesting one. Can't be 2-0. I'm undefeated against RBE. Who is that? Hold on. Oh, that's Deuce?
That ain't my dog, Deuce. That can't, cause I know
Lucifer
Deuce.
Vandross?
That ain't is that hold on. Deuce,
Is
did you
that
change
Deuce
his
as
name?
in like Deuce?
Shout out to goddamn J Money, my brother 7 Block in the
Is
building.
that Deuce that battled 6-8? That's Deuce?
That's the
Because he said
thing, like,
he's
cause
undefeated on RBE.
cause Deuce the nobody
Now, if this is Deuce, he did battle 6-8.
uh-huh. He ain't battled him, he beat him. You know what I'm
If this
saying?
is Deuce, he battled also.
Okay, that's that. Deuce changed his goddamn name.
Trying to
I thought it
think.
was Deuce to nobody. Oh, this Deuce.
Lucifer
That's the leader right there.
Vandross.
That's the GOAT right there.
I say, yeah. He said, okay, this is Deuce. Okay, cool. Now, one of those battles. No, it's not. What? No, one of those battles you stumble. I think it was him.
Which battle?
One of them, I think you even like stumbled over your words or something
In the
in one of
six,
those rounds.
if it was
I
the
think that
six,
was a
eight,
6 battle. I need to go watch him again
it was
to
the
say.
antics though. It was the antics though. It was the
I
antics. You
want to
know
say
what
it
I'm
was the
saying?
6 battle is where he had the hiccup in one of those rounds.
Mm. And still kicked
You said
ass.
what?
It was the antics. 6'8" was doing a lot of
No,
antics.
he even with the slip up, he still kept rapping.
Right.
So salute to that, because not a lot of battlers can slip up, stumble on words, and get back in it. He got back in it. This an old YouTube page. Okay.
I was
So
just gonna say, what the fuck?
yeah, because I'm like Lucifer. Who the hell is Lucifer?
Lucifer Vandross. I'm
7
gonna
Block.
say, yeah, that's that.
J Money 7 Block.
Yeah, that's my brother, the manufacturer. He make my merch and stuff like that. You feel me? So when I be saying just vibe
Okay.
lifestyle and stuff like that, he be printing up the shirts for me. Yeah. I told you got a whole
We
little
gonna
market
count it
going
up.
down.
But I'm gonna say that as of right now, RBE is up 2-0. 3-0
Can't be.
tomorrow
We
when
we
Raw
we
beats Joe
tired. We
Maji.
tired right now. You see, because I forgot all about Deuce. We tired right now. And then, well, Laji was a part of the
I gotta
process,
go
but
watch the Deuce battles again.
Laji did beat Tato. You feel what I'm saying? We got you know. Don
But
Rich
Tato's
did.
not RBE
Well, when
anymore.
she was RBE.
Don Rich
So
is RBE.
so we're gonna count.
Okay. We
Clean
if we gonna
slate.
count it, so what? 2-2?
We,
2-2
we,
if that's the case?
Let's just
If you wanna call that.
let's just clean the slate and start tomorrow. So Joe, tomorrow it starts
Okay,
with
we're gonna
you.
start with Raw and Joe Maji tomorrow.
Yes, yes, that's where it starts
Raw
at.
and Joe Maji. Raw's gonna
That's
beat him tomorrow.
man,
It's okay. It's okay.
I got Joe winning tomorrow. I got faith in my brother. You know what I'm saying? Raw image. She she's from Carolina, ain't she? She's from Carolina, right? She's from.
Yeah, Carolina for sure.
Okay,
For
so
sure. South Carolina.
she's somewhat wrapped in an environment like ours before, so she should feel kind of right at home and stuff like that. But she's going against a fan favorite in Joe. They love him. I'm telling you,
It's okay.
telling you,
It's
man.
okay. Joe. Listen, Joe. As much as I wanna be wrong. I wanna be wrong so badly. And if I'm wrong and she don't beat you and it's a very close battle that it could be debatable, I'll be the first to say it. If she doesn't clearly beat you, I will be the first to say it.
So we gonna
I,
tune in.
I'm
We
not
gonna
gonna
tune
sugarcoat
in
it.
after the battle and listen to JB the first to say it. I'm gonna have Sunday service up. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good. You know, you
Yeah,
feel me?
hey, I
So,
keep it real. I will keep it
yeah.
real. But RBU is gonna be up 1-0 tomorrow. That's okay, Joe. It's okay.
I'm trying to see who else we have on this card, but I think that's the only
You got
matchup we
Nay on
got.
the card. You
Nate
got
versus Raw.
Ross on the card.
I got Nate beating Raw. I'm biased with
I
Nate.
added the number 52 by just name. Hey, see, I'm inspiring people to write bars. I gotta tell Rhyme this. See,
If she ain't already like crapped it in, you know what I'm saying?
look, see, and this is why I say these things because I know some of y'all. I've seen enough of some of y'all's battles to be like, when y'all get a certain battle and a person says it enough, you're gonna horn in on skills, and you're gonna yeah. You know, Ron's not somebody you can play with. You know that.
Nah, he's very electric, but I think Nate can actually neutralize him. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's gonna be one of them battles, man. I just can't wait to see.
that's okay. Wait. Who is you?
With
When
somebody
people be
else.
asking you why do you follow people, who are you?
Who?
Like somebody asked me why do I follow them? I don't know. I don't know why I follow you. I'll unfollow you. You know.
Thank you. What
Like
is you
you
talking
asking
about?
why I follow you. That's weird.
Meechy Meech. That's the bro,
Yo,
Meechy
you want to
Meech.
call me?
Now,
Meet you
listen,
on the call?
Meech on the card. Meech supposed to be battling at 8. So we gonna be paying close attention to that one because a lot of people have been sleep on Meech. And Meech actually is one of them ones that's like been wrecking shit. He just came back from We Go Hard. He actually went to war with Balboa, shook the room. Balboa like to say, "Oh, I beat Meech because Meech unfortunately had a hiccup in the battle," but Meech made his ass go viral. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Crazy ass. I'm talking about a bar out the gate. It was a Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner just got out, so he had done crafted a bar about that, man. And I'm also going to war with Meech August the 3rd, Dade County Elite. Me and him, this shit about 4.5 years in the making. People wanted to see this, so we get this out the way, and then me and him gonna beat up on RBE together.
Y'all,
What was they talking about?
yo,
We
stop
gonna
saying y'all
beat
gonna
them
beat up
up
on
together, Jay.
RBE. Some of y'all resumes, some of
See,
y'all
that's
ain't
the
even
see. You
battle
got to
tested.
stop with the resumes, cause some of these niggas ain't got resumes.
Look,
King
some of y'all
Stokes is
ain't
my
been battle
brother, but
tested
he ain't
enough.
got no resume like that. You
Look,
feel what I'm
some of y'all
saying?
are not battle tested enough.
What, Jay? I think you need to do your history.
No,
Some of us been,
I can
some
be
of us,
wrong, but
yes,
to the ones that I am familiar with,
right.
I don't know if y'all battling somebody that I'd be like, oh, this person is on a certain level that I could compare them to maybe the likes of some of them as far as RBE. Because
The
some of them
people,
have battled certain people outside of RBE.
the people that's chosen for the cards
Mm,
all have experience outside of the state of Florida.
okay.
All have
Solid.
experience
Yeah.
on different stages. So, they either did crucibles, they either battled on a riot, they either battled on eminence cars,
Oh,
OSBLs,
that's
you
fire
know what I'm
then.
saying? So, like, we ain't just choose no random ass people. I get it's people up under your post, they gonna always get mad when their name don't get mentioned and shit like that.
Yeah,
You
because
feel me
people was
saying?
like, you ain't know I was from Florida? Obviously not.
Yeah, but
Obviously not. I didn't.
That's due to lack of promotion and stuff like that. But Florida got a crazy strong team and squad. Like I told you, the death pool is so crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like playing with the '92 Olympic team. You know what I'm saying? We got Jordan them. You know what I'm
Who's
saying?
Jordan? Who's Jordan of Florida?
Deuce, god damn it. That's my favorite. I'm gonna call it and I'm gonna stamp it. I don't care what Don Marino say. That's my brother. I love him. That's my Mexican brother. Don Marino is Chris Mullen.
Hey, yo, not Chris. Hey, Chris might have made the threes, so
Chris
that
Mullen was
matters. So
he
that
was a
might can
shooter.
work.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Somebody gotta be Mitch Richmond. You know what I'm saying? You know
that's a
what I'm
fact
saying?
though.
You
That
know,
is a
like
whole fact though.
you know what I'm saying? I say Deuce because
If
Deuce
it's
Peters is
12
elite.
battles, if it's 12 battles, I'm going
Uh,
6-6.
that's a great
Because I
number.
was going to talk crazy and go 8-4.
Eight
RBE
and
way.
four.
I was going to go crazy and say that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I seen
Eight and
some of the
four.
guys they that quote unquote say they got their
Because it
names
really
already.
depends on, do you go get your top gunners, like the names, like the Don Marinos, the Losos,
Well,
the
no,
My Verses?
that's the
Do
thing.
you go get like the heavy hitters,
I'm a Don
like y'all get
Marino.
a Loso and a My Verse?
That's the thing. I mean, I don't know what if they're on the card from what I've seen. For the one, I'm going off of what I listened to in the spaces. So Deuce is there, Don Marino is there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, La G is there, Craig Lamar is there. Those are the ones we know for a fact. Those the torch carriers, right? We know they got people that's not considered brick status. They basically got regular RBE counterparts. Some of them. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I said this is
Okay.
gonna be a
I
crazy
mean,
card. You feel me? You know, this ain't gonna be
Little
no
bit of
like
the old with a
anything.
little bit of the new.
You know it. You know it. And like when you see
I
some of
ain't
these
mad at it.
matchups, when you see some of these
I
matchups,
ain't mad at it.
you know what I'm saying? We got some people on this motherfucker. Like you like, oh
Cause I'm
shit, they
about
gonna
to
come.
say it. I'm about to say it. If y'all don't bring the big guns,
Yeah.
you might get clipped. You might get
Nah,
clipped.
man, listen, man. Listen, damn, like there's a lot of sneaky, talented people down here that people
Yeah,
don't
that's
know
very
about.
true.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, and we already got the advantage on some of these. Some of these people should have just turned it down. Why you even took that knowing? For instance, Meech is battling Ape. Love Ape, but you took the wrong opponent. You feel what I'm saying? Meech know everything about it. Know everything. I'm not saying it's gonna be no chatty patty ass battle. It's just about you. It's about your opponent and placement. You're battling the wrong person. Meech
Mm-hmm.
is more skilled lyrically, more aggressive. He has way more haymakers. You feel what I'm saying? Don Rich is battling King Kia. King Kia is hot like blue flame right now.
Okay.
And they've been battling for number one and number two in Florida. So we gonna really see who is the top guy. Who can leave this shit and say, you know what? I beat your ass in front of your goddamn family. And now you gotta crown me. So, you know, we
That is
got cheat
very
codes too.
true.
We
That
got
is
cheat
very
codes
true.
too, man. You know what I'm
That's very
saying?
true though.
Yeah, we
Okay,
gonna
so
get
here's a question.
uh
Payze, where
right.
does he fit in? Because I see he battles names, he's been on the different leagues, but it's like where does he fit in with like some of the older talent and then like the mix of the new talent? Like where is he at in the mix of it of things?
Pays to me, you know, not to me, to every, he's the king of Broward. He
Okay.
carried Broward on his shoulders, back, whatever. You know what I'm saying? As far as talent wise, he's like our John the Dunn. And I'm gonna say that because remember I told you John the Dunn finds a way to win.
Yeah.
Payze is that person. Give
Okay.
it time, right? Give
Mm-hmm.
him time to write. He's dangerous because he can make a bar out of anything. Like I literally seen this guy flip the shit out of people's name that make a bar out of something. Like he can rap, like he can do it all. He got showmanship. He's ice cold on stage. He don't care where he at. He's gonna rap. He does not give a fuck if it's two people in that building, he's gonna rap. Talent wise, bar wise, you feel what I'm
Oh,
saying?
hold on. Yeah, because he just battled Pain and Pain got him
Yeah,
out of there,
yes.
unfortunately.
No, he did, but see, Payze was already fatigued from these are like battles that was like that wasn't his original op. So
I
that
didn't
got
think so. Because I could have
but
sworn I saw a different name first.
yeah. See that's who I actually was one. I just found out Payne wasn't part of RBE, which was sad. I'm like, you know what I'm
Whoa.
saying?
Yeah, well, yeah, he's not. He's
Yeah,
not.
so but Payday just came from off of battling Loyal Savage, I believe, a week and a half prior. You
Yep.
feel me? And then a week before that, he was on Fawn's League. You know what I'm saying? So battling Ruger the Barbarian. You know, the guy was fatigued out. No excuses, but he still showed up and
Yep.
gave his all. You feel me? Saying so he's one of our toughest workhorses in Florida, man. I got hella love for Payday though. I kicked his ass though. I'm gonna see you about it.
Like, I respect him. Like, what win, lose, draw, he show up. And more of the talent needs to be that way. Yeah,
Right.
the wins matter, but having a good performance matters. Being talked about matters.
Mm.
It's not always about the win. Cause you can
Right.
lose the battle and I can like everything about your performance that
Mm.
gets you your next battle.
Yeah, he's fortunately one of those guys that he can't do no wrong because
Okay.
they know how much of a workhorse he is. You feel what I'm saying? If you need if you're a league owner and you trust somebody to come to your league and battle, pull up with support, he's that guy. He's gonna pull up with his family. They're gonna have their little matching shirts on that say Big Broward. You feel what I'm saying? He's gonna always be that person that bring at least one or two people. But
Uh,
some guys pull up and they ain't had one or two people behind them in years. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why we love Payze.
Kane. I
Kane
feel
is
though Kane is dope as a battler. Loved his battle with Jay Murder.
right.
Why doesn't he battle more?
Kane life is great. outside of battle rap. So, but he's finna be active. So
Okay.
he got this big battle that of course we gonna crown because he's the crown holder. He's the current crown holder in Dead County League. He's finna battle Adolph Jr. for the crown. This is a battle that we've been wanting to see for years.
I
And
need him. Yeah.
I'm
It's
not gonna lie to
it's
you,
that time.
Kane. I love Adolph Jr. You know what I'm saying? That gas tank is a little short though. You know what I'm saying? And I believe Kane is a dangerous writer, man. Like I love what Kane do. You know what I'm saying? Kane is he can't do no wrong to me in battle rap. To be quite honest with
Okay. Yeah, like where does BA fit in as far as it? Because he don't battle a lot either.
you. You know why BA don't battle a lot because he don't know how to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you have to, but the
Mm-hmm.
thing is, he's an overconfident guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you seen the prep battle, and it
Yeah.
was phenomenal.
Yeah.
However, you had battles after that. He had 4 battles after that, and only 2 of them was good. I was there. He beat the shit out of some dude named City Will. Beat the fuck out of him. Then he battled Nick Hefe. It was
Mm-hmm.
so bad, people walked out the building. Math Hoffa himself walked out the building, came back, said, "Let me see what he's talking about," because it seemed like he's saying like he talk, and walked out again. That's unfortunate. You feel what I'm saying? So he's hit or miss. Is he a talented guy? Yes. I'm not gonna bullshit and say BA is not talented, but he does antics that make people frown upon him. You know what I'm saying? Like you rub shoulders the wrong way, and I hate that for him. You feel what I'm saying? Because he could have been part of this and been an actual factor. He could have been showcasing his talent, but you know he's a victim of his own characteristics, man.
Um. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? I was gonna ask you about somebody. Now, the guys that you like, you talked to Norris, so like the guys that he had as far as his league,
Mhm.
I know they're like some of them are more so newer. You
Right?
know, how do they factor? Because everybody's doing their own thing, but it's like I know there's talent everywhere. So it's like, how many leagues? I know Broward. You got Major League. Like, what else?
You
What are the
got
other leagues?
you got Art of War, which is,
That's Don's
in
league, right?
in my opinion, yeah. In my opinion, you just got to give it to him. Art of War is like the league, like fought that had the biggest names, events, everything. Like a lot of people got great opportunities from Art of War. Lord Rose, Michi Meech, Mumba Benji, Payze. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those guys got their biggest Nucci Chinks got their biggest shots on Art of War. You feel what I'm saying? Don Marino opened up doors for a lot of us. A lot of us owe Don a lot of shit though. Now, don't tell him that because he big headed as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? But in Miami, he did open up a lot of doors for us to battle the names that like we'll only see on YouTube. We possibly never see them in real life. Like
Mm-hmm.
Don is the connection that brought them down here. He brought the Kid Slaves when Kid Slave was blue flame hot too against 242. He bought some guys from Gates to the Gardens, did 2-day events. The Kane battle, he gave Kane some of his biggest battles on his card. Dade County Elite, another prestigious league, who did a lot of stuff for Florida. MLB, Bond First. Um, who else is in Miami? I believe that's it for right now. We had Battle Camp, but unfortunately that dissolved. Um, and then, like I said, Broward,
Okay. Okay.
and that's just the South region.
Okay.
Like, it's a whole nother North region. Zoo Battle League, Graham,
Yeah, that's
Rooftop.
trips with Zoo.
You
Yeah.
know, yeah. There's a lot of them, man. You got Artie and BBA in Jacksonville. It's a lot. It's a lot of us.
Yeah, because Tita God, what was it? But I don't think that's a Florida league though. Select, so what is it called? Select
Some of these people be
something.
having these subpar ass leagues we never heard of before. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't
Like
never
they'll
heard of
start
Select,
this.
whatever the league is, and it's
Yeah,
no
I know, I
disrespect to them.
know,
I never heard
I
of the
never
league
heard of it.
until Tita God had sent me his battle. It's like Battle Select or Select Battle, something like that. And it's
Jay,
like
one point in time we had 22 leagues.
that's a lot.
22
So there's no excuse
across
for it
Florida.
to be not to be booked then.
Like that's why I say our talent pool is so crazy. But now we condensed it to, I believe, a good, as far as the major leagues, I say a good five, a good five.
Is there anybody that went like if you do an event, is there
Mm.
anybody that you would not book?
I book anybody.
Well, that's
I,
great.
I book anybody because the thing is not always. I take the personal feelings out the way, you know what I'm saying, and see what the people say. So if the people say we don't want to see this shit, I always iterate to the talent. Hey, the people don't want to see it.
Yeah,
That's even in my own matchups when people like, hey, I want to battle you. The people say they're not excited about it, and
yeah.
I'm big on storytelling. I'm like, well, I mean, if
There's
the
no
people,
backstory.
it's
There's
no
no
backstory,
nothing
it's
to
no
get people
draw,
excited about.
right? We're not like, even though we got a lot of leagues, we're not considered a battle rap state, right? So we have actual fans and supporters in our building. We're not fortunate enough to have a room full of rappers. You get what I'm saying? So
Mm,
like you gotta be very strategic when you put together a card. Good thing people came back like ETD. Shout out to Annex and them. You know, that's a very prestigious league now. That dude started on Battle Conceded. He battled a couple other big names too. I believe he battled B Magic on there too. Don't get me the line, but yeah,
okay. Yeah, I got a lot of talent,
yeah.
but RBE got a lot of talent.
There you go. That RBE. They got a lot of talent from other places. We got homegrown talent.
But
That's the
but here's
difference.
the difference. You guys have homegrown talent,
Mm.
but RBE has a process, so that's a little different.
Do
You're
they have a
homegrown,
process?
huh?
Do they have a process?
I mean, the intake process is a
Uh,
process, and to
I'm gonna
become
tell
a
you.
B1 brand. Yeah.
My problem with that is I can say I have a process then. I can say the Florida movement is a process. I can say everybody that's part of the Florida movement and all these leagues that I just named, we all battle each other to make each other better. That's the current process, right? You
Hmm.
build each other up. We drop lists to say, hey, you was number 10, now you went up to number 5. We do that as well. Matter of fact, there's a lot of people who copy us. We the ones who do award shows, we do lists, we do giveaways and everything else. We have a process too. We just don't name it. See, the problem that I have with RBE is how you gonna put me in a room with somebody, a chat room, and say this is your coach? This motherfucker's on the same tier as me. He just did better on your platform 2 times more. Are you serious? Can you imagine if, I hope Balboa and everybody else is listening to this. Balboa and all these people don't need great performances, and they saying, "Hey, yo, Breed is your," and no disrespect to Breed. Breed is your trainer. He's going to teach you how to construct bars and tell you what you need to do. How? We've been in the same circuit. We promote. Matter of fact, and some of these intake guys, they names really hold weight. Like Banks to God name holds weight. We forget this guy went viral 3 fucking times, and you're gonna tell him he has to be coached? Stop it. That
Okay, so here's my thing with that. I don't think now maybe you may still be put in the the chat, but
right,
I don't think everybody has the same coaching
right.
because if I say I'm Jay Breed
Mm.
and Banks the God is in my chat, I don't need to coach you how to write bars. I don't need to coach you in your preparation. I
That's
may
a
just have
moral.
to.
That's a moral thing though that you wouldn't
That
do.
is very true. I
But
may
but
only
the
have to tell
process
you
states.
promote, be
Mm-hmm.
visible,
Mm-hmm.
um, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Those may be the only like small details I may have to tell you because
Mm-hmm.
your rapping ability and the stuff like that, I don't think I need to tell you anything about.
And to me, that's a waste of time. Why should a person that barely promotes themselves tell you how to promote? Let's keep this all the way above, bro.
No,
Like some of them,
and I
some of them,
get
some of
it,
them,
but
some of them coaches
they
don't.
have to do a 70, and part of the 70 is promotion.
But
Settle yourself.
some of them don't know how to promote like that, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, right? And
Mm,
I love Deuce. Deuce is one of my favorite ever. I told him, bro, your promotion skill is like a dead whale. You know what I'm saying? You need to hire a manager. At one point in time, he was over there, and I think he was possibly considered a coach.
mm.
Deuce, how you gonna tell these people how to goddamn promo? Goddamn it, I'm telling you how to promo. You
Well,
feel
yeah.
me? Now, if he's coaching them how to structure bars, which I would listen to Deuce,
Mm-hmm.
because he battled Conceited, he battled B Magic, he battled Funds, he battled all these top 10 names. Teach me how to set up. This is why they need to have like different characteristics to their coaching.
See,
Let
that's why I was saying when you mentioned it, maybe certain ones of them are, hey, I'm teaching you, I'm helping you with promotion. Maybe Caution's helping with performance.
right,
Maybe
okay.
maybe
If it's
Raw
like
is helping
if it's
you
like
with
that, then cool.
intricacy. You know,
Right.
if it's like that. But that's the first I heard that you're
If
saying
it,
about like they're
yeah,
in
yeah,
chat as far as coaching. That's
yeah,
the first.
yeah. Like, see, that's the little. See, the thing is, what happens, and it's very unfortunate. And I'm not parading it.
Mm-hmm.
But anytime somebody get bitter with the process, they leave and they get chatty patty, right? It gets spilled out everywhere.
Oh, yes,
So
they do.
so you be like, okay, that's what they doing and shit. Like they get mad. Oh yeah, you want to who go? So that's what they doing. So it makes somebody like me that see that already was skeptical and say and highlight it like, what the fuck? How you gonna tell me what to do when I'm me? You feel me? Like
Well,
I'm
yeah.
making my name outside this shit. Like you ain't got no buzz to you like
But
that,
here's the thing: you have some people that were grandfathered in.
right?
Like
Like
Wise was I believe grandfathered in. You had Fate that was grandfathered in.
right.
So some people don't go
I think
the process.
Dollar Bill too, right?
Dollar Bills, I believe. Well, I think he was. Don't quote me, but he probably was. So you have some who have not gone the process,
I ain't
but
gonna
have
lie.
become
Speaking
brands.
of speaking of Dollar Bill, if that motherfucker on the card, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's gonna be crazy. If they go get that little motherfucker there, that's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I learned all this
He gonna give
stuff
you your money's worth.
not from having no moles or nothing like that, despite possibly what Miss Wing may think. You feel me? I ain't got no bitter friends, you know what I'm saying? Because she said in the space, you ain't get bitter friends. No, it's actually the people that I don't know that when I inquire about that I actually took a liking to, they leave, they say something. I like the Pain. He's gone. I like the 6'8". He's gone. You feel what I'm saying? I like the Tato. She's gone. All the people who left, they the one who expressed their grievances.
Say with the process, it's pros and cons with it.
Right.
I'm just gonna say that. One thing you may not like, something may benefit somebody else. So
Mm-hmm.
the whole cross thing, I like,
Right.
you know, it's worked for some. That's all I'm gonna say. There's been
Mm.
proven results that it works.
Right.
So so that's all I can say with that. But the
Yeah, I mean,
coaching thing, that's news to me.
it's pros and cons to it. Me being me, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? I know I don't rub shoulders bad over there and shit like that from talking the way I talk and stuff like that because I'm very vocal. Um, if it is, so fucking what? Look where we at right now. Now we get a chance to lay all that shit on the table and line for these 2 days that's coming up. You feel what I'm saying? RBE versus Florida is going down. They gotta all that shit they talk, they gotta back up and we gotta back up our shit too. And I like us to come out victorious. Fuck as they talk about. You feel me?
I
Miss
gotta be a
Wing,
six
I'm gonna
this
make you
time.
love me, Miss Wing. I'm gonna make you love me, Miss Wing.
I
You're gonna
mean,
love
how you
Mike like Miss
talk about
Wing.
her saying you're welcome though? What are you welcome about?
Thank you for
That's,
saying that. Thank you for
I don't
saying that.
know. I just happened to put up that we was doing the interview and she said you're welcome, you know?
Yeah,
And I'm
she.
wondering, what are you welcome about? What
I
is she
mean,
saying you're welcome?
she probably saying I'm well because I'm on the card. You know what I'm saying? She probably saying I'm well because she entertaining it. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a lot of things, but here's the thing, Miss Wayne. If I wasn't on the card, I'd be hosting, getting everybody straight talk to me because I talk back and sending the room up
Yeah.
regardless. You feel what I'm saying? So, I like to talk this type of shit there because she can say I don't want him hosting. My presence still would have been felt. You come into
I agree.
Florida and I'm not a part of anything that is asinine because I know how
Yeah,
to promote. That's when everybody has an attribute. That is one of my
I agree.
biggest
I
attributes.
agree.
I know how to promote. I know how to sell a fight. And one thing for sure, goddamn, when it's time to, I know how to fucking rap. Okay, I'm very passionate about this shit, and y'all gonna see.
If like I can agree with that statement. When I
Mm,
think Florida, I think you, and I think you, I think Don Rich, and I think Don Marino.
mm,
And any to go to Florida and not have you and Don Marino involved just kind of seems crazy to me. It wouldn't seem crazy to me. That
mm-hmm.
would be like I'm going to Philly and I don't include Easy, or I don't include Reed.
Right,
So I get it. Because
right,
for me, even I would want you to host it. If you weren't
right.
on the card, I would definitely want you to host it. This hey, y'all
I
show
mean,
hospitality. We
hey,
coming to your place.
we saw what happened with the last two big entities came down here. One of them I rapped on. One of them I was part of. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was actually supposed, and then here's the thing, I don't mind sharing my spotlight. I ain't finna fight for nobody. I'm supposed to be in the middle with the Clone 23 in the trenches shit. Man, Remy, y'all have a good time. I'm over here eating chicken wings and drinking Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know that's right.
you know what I'm saying? I'm,
I know
I'm,
that's right.
I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? Just strutting my shoulders a little bit. But I like to fuck with Miss Wing. You know what I'm saying? I actually fuck with Miss Wing though. You know what I'm saying? Even though she just me and her just like got this verbal rivalry that's going on because I'm fucking with people in her process. Those are her children. And Florida movement
Yo,
is my
that's
family.
another thing. Why everybody keep saying, yo, Miss Wing, they your children. It's not one of those type of situations though.
No, but see, because the thing is, again, unfortunately, they let things spill out. So
But yeah,
they're not gonna carry the burdens themselves. They're gonna say, Miss Wing said. They always throw her under the bus, right? So if
I
we
can
want to
agree.
know what's going on, Miss Wing said we have to do spaces. Miss Wing said why you brought this person up. Miss Wing said I better battle that person. Miss Wing said you better promote. Like she's a principal. Goddamn, you'll think she Miss Frizzle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know
Hey
what I'm saying?
yo, my Miss
You know what I'm
Frizzle
saying?
was the back to school with us.
And I'm pretty sure like I'm literally be seeing them tag her. I'm pretty sure she don't need to be tagged in some of these shits. Couple of my old homies, they actually inbox me, man. Can you please not talk about her because bro, we don't want to fuck up things. I dial it back.
But
You
this
know
is
what
what
I'm
I'm saying.
saying?
Now, because that has been a topic with the why are you tagging certain people? Now,
Mhm.
the ones like most of the people that they're tagging are media.
Right.
So it makes sense. It makes sense. People that you know for sure that will hit it, quote it, like it. Hey, why wouldn't you tag me? Let me use my 10.4 followers to do like this with your clip or do like this with your battle or your announcement. It makes sense. The media, if the media don't know your name, you're not doing enough.
Mm-hmm.
Bloggers don't
Yeah.
know your name, you're not doing enough.
Facts.
There's
Facts.
like a million leagues. Most leagues you mentioned to me, I can probably at least name at least one or two battlers from.
Mm-hmm.
And that's crazy because I watch so much battle rap.
Mm.
So if I can know who's who and I don't battle rap and y'all do, why don't you know, hey, so and so, the league on over here, hey,
Mm.
they going to spaces. Why I'm not in their spaces, chopping it
Right.
up. Oh,
Right.
Kels and Doc doing a space. Why I'm not chopping it up with them.
Shout out to Kels.
Like,
Shout out to Kels.
spaces is your friend.
Right.
Like, spaces is your friend. You can network with so many people in a matter of a minutes.
It's also it's a friend, and I gained a lot of supporters, but it's also can become destructive. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna continue to. I ain't gonna be a negative Nancy. I'm gonna just play the field with you. Like, yes, it connects a lot of us because some of us we possibly won't even be speaking to. Think about it. We won't even be speaking to some of our favorite battlers. We
Yep.
won't even know these managers' name. We got to send them an email or DM and hope they hit back and stuff like that. So in that sense, yes, the connectivity is phenomenal. But some things they connect is you start seeing weird energy too. You feel me? But I
Yeah.
get fuel from it. I did as get fuel from
Tell the battlers all the time. Hey, to the ones who don't have a manager, you can go
it.
on a space with the managers just like that.
Right.
Don Marino's on the space. Kels was on the space. Doc Rose on the space. Spills was on the space.
Mm.
Dijon T's in the space. Why are you not popping in the space if you really need a manager?
See, and it feel good that these people you name it, I know them. I actually like connected with these people, and Doc Petty and stuff like that. I'm fortunate
Oh,
enough to
and
go
Doc
into,
Petty, yeah.
yeah, I'm fortunate enough to go in any spaces, and they'll send me a mic. Hey, Mike, come up and speak and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So
This
yeah,
is the rapport you should have with pretty much most people. I'm not saying go be buddy buddy. Go tell that man, fuck you, I'm better than you.
right.
And then go bring the whole league with you in it.
Mm-hmm.
Competitiveness, camaraderie, competitiveness. They go hand
Right.
in hand. Use the social media. Tag me. Tag me. I don't mind. Tag me. I have no problem with retweeting and liking something. I will do it.
Don't
It
worry. Don't
causes
worry.
me
I'm about to
nothing to
post. I'm about to
support.
post. I'm about to post us some haymakers, and I'm gonna tag you. So you know what I'm
Tag
saying. You be
me. It
familiar.
causes me nothing to support.
Hey,
And this is why I say use who follows you.
right.
Nothing to support.
Right.
But y'all
Yeah.
6-6, Mike.
Six
Six
and
and six.
six.
If
We
it's
gonna
12
we
battles,
gonna
six
see.
and six.
We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna make you more of a supporter, man. I thank you for everything you
Hard.
did. You was generous with blessing me with a review and a recap. You know what I'm saying? I was telling
Always.
my people in for the movement, listen, somebody recapped that battle when nobody else did. You feel what I'm saying? So you got me as
Ooh,
a
that is
supporter.
another thing. Y'all gotta stop picking and choosing
Uh,
what y'all recap. Y'all
right.
go watch a whole event. Because Don Marino said the same thing. When he battled, everybody
Mhm.
was talking about the other battles and never recapped his battle.
And that
I
and
know
that,
that.
that that I hate that for Don. You know what I'm saying? I understand he's on the post and he expressed his feelings a lot, but hey, so do a lot of other battlers. You feel what I'm saying? But let's talk about the moments when they say Florida. He showed them why my name should be mentioned. He shook, man. If you was in that building for him versus Av, that shit was electric. Like they opened up the floodgates, you know. And matter of fact, only other battle that I actually kept up with that was, of course, Rock and A Ward or Franchise versus Eunice. You get what I'm saying? But even the battle with Cutter and stuff like that, you feel me? You know
That's what I
he
was going to ask you about.
uh
How's it that Cutter is from Florida, Tallahassee, Florida, but he seemed like he not tapped in with the Florida leagues or like what's going on in Florida?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I met Cutter because they had Southern Hospitality. He was the man over there. Him and Raw, Don, Rich, and all them boys. He came down here to Miami, and he put on a phenomenal performance and stuff like that. And he disappeared, changed his name and stuff like that. And they all expressed their grievances with the powers that be that was quote unquote running things. And it wasn't Don Marino; it was others. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he just took his own path. His path is his path. He seen Easy the Block Captain did trenches. He jumped on trenches. So when we heard his name back circulate, we like, what? You know, that tends to happen. Look at Nate. Nate got jumping somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even know shit was going on in Florida. Monty was supposed to be one of our talents. He
Yeah,
didn't even know things was going on in Florida. By the time we got to him, he was already cave gang. You feel
yeah.
me? And it's another one Nick Hefe has on Shell Road too. This dude, phenomenal guy too. I forgot he's fire. But you know, they chose a different path, which I'm thankful for because now look, you're building your name up, and you know, you don't need it, but of course we gonna support you regardless if you flying the Florida colors. You feel what I'm saying? I fucks with Cutter.
Would he be considered for like a RBE versus Florida? Even though
I would,
he
man,
doesn't
listen.
necessarily. I mean,
I would love for Cutter to be on RBE versus Florida because he talks Florida shit. When you see the battle with him and Don Marino, he talked Florida shit. You feel what I'm saying? He just he just looked out of place in that battle, but
he did.
against one of those intake guys, he should feel more comfortable. You feel what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying? So I would love to have him, man. Him, Raw. I want the heavy hitters. Like I said, I don't know all the names on the list and stuff like that. I know for a fact I'm gonna be disappointed. it's a it's 100% fact. I'm gonna be disappointed when that full list comes out because I may see names that I'm gonna be looking at them like, bitch, really? You feel what I'm saying? You know, but hey, I'm standing with Florida, disappointed and all with the name and selection. You know,
I just had to ask because it's like he one of y'all, but he represents a whole the churches is in Philly. You
man.
know, so
Sometimes,
it's just
sometimes,
like
sometimes I tell people it's best to goddamn stay away and do what you do. I always preach that. Once you do what you do, hey man, go venture out. Tasha the author does that the best. That's one of my favorite people in this shit. Like she know how to network. Her ease, Joe Maggi. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of these people know how to leave the circle in the nest and don't get caught up with being number one in a room full of 15 people. It's
that is
bigger
it.
than us out here. I keep telling people this shit. It's bigger than us. Battle rap is a big ass like plethora of talent. And
That's
you may be number one in Florida. But what about goddamn Kentucky? What about goddamn North Carolina? You know what I'm saying? That's what brings us together on these platforms.
okay. I just had to ask because I'm like, hold on, because Cutter making waves, so I'm like,
Yeah,
would that kind of makes sense if he, you
yeah,
know, kind of be a part of that.
yeah. I'm hoping he's a part of it. You feel what I'm saying? So, you
Cutter,
know.
come on over so you can get your ass kicked too. I like
we
you.
gonna
I
we gonna see.
like you though.
We gonna
Other
see.
than your Don Marino battle where you lost, but that
Yeah,
was just it was just levels with that one. But what I seen from you on the trenches, yeah,
yeah. Cutter, I think Cutter. Yeah, I think because you know with Don, honestly and truthfully, I believe Don probably was added late, so he probably got the late call as well. You know what I'm saying? That's the only olive branch I can give because Don is a person I've seen like he don't write either. This motherfucker would come up with some shit in his mind while we driving to the event. You know what I'm saying? Because
your
life
mind
is
gotta
life.
work wonders to be able to do that. I be
Like
forgetting just simple things most days, and
man, this
you can
motherfucker
go do 6 to 8 bars in your head or a whole
Don
song in your head.
Don 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 is
Tuesday,
special.
yeah,
That motherfucker
you're
is
a certain type of
special.
special with that one because I
He can
can't.
look at a color and make a bar out of it. You know what I'm saying? And he'll remember that shit. Like, hey man, we got 7 minutes to go. Don Marino versus such and such said name. See, a lot of these guys be getting these victories on Dom. Like, oh, I beat Don Marino, and I have to always tell them, what Don Marino did you get?
Yeah. Did you get Don
Because
Marino that be kicking ass or Don Marino that don't care?
or you got thank you. You know what I'm saying? I hate that for battle rappers. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? They may say that is not my fault. True. But
True.
I'm a type of person who I am as a man. I could never say, man, I beat your ass knowing that you half-assed it. So you
Yeah.
mean to tell me I wrote a whole month for you, right? Beat your ass and you shook the room and wrote that bitch at the gas station? No, no, no. I'm not finna brag about that. No.
I just said that on Twitter because I say that about the big names when they go to these other small leagues and they give a shot. I'm like,
Mm,
you don't rush your heart out. Took off from work and everything. And
mhm.
he done went about his life. He's writing all the way to the venue. He's memorizing right as you're getting on stage. They don't give you they throw race when they last 3 battles.
Yeah,
And still they better than you. And you done took the whole time to prep for this battle. I hate
right.
that for some of y'all though, but
Yeah.
it is the
Yeah.
reality.
But Don is good with that.
I ain't gonna hold you much longer, Mike. Like, let them
Man,
know
I,
what the
I,
fans
I
do.
listen. I appreciate it, man. I
Always.
tap in with you more. I'm gonna have my Florida movement come through and support, man. Shout out to Talks with Jay, man. Make sure y'all follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's the people's choice. Y'all know the voice. Shot with me, justvibelifestyle.com. You feel what I'm saying? Jay, I will be back.
Oh, we
I
gonna
will
talk
be
about
back.
it. Bring
You
some
know,
of the Florida movement next time you come back.
I got you. I got
All right.
you.